Speaker. Next question. Sa overall savings, I just noticed na after 2015, hindi na nagkaroon ng reporting. Then bumalik siya noong 2020 and 2021. Then afterwards, no more reporting again as to the overall savings of each department.
Madam Speaker, may we ask for a 1-minute suspension?
Session suspended.
Madam Speaker, yun po yung point ko. Bakit nawawala yung report ng overall savings? Dapat nakikita po natin yon dito sa Kongreso kasi savings po yan na hindi na po alam ng Kongreso kung saan napupunta. And it's part of our obligation to know where these savings are. Saan nanggaling? Kasi that's where we see how efficient ang ating mga departments. So baka pwede pong isubmit sa atin today.
So because of that, they will submit the report on savings. They will provide the report as...
Magandang araw mga kaibigan. So atin pong nasaksihan ang pagkakataon kung saan napahiya, nabutata, hindi masagot ni Congresswoman Stella Quimbo ang mga napaka-importanting tanong ng kapwa niya kongresista si Congresswoman Bernadette Herrera ng bagong henerasyon party list. So nagtawag pa siya ng recess, tapos tingin ng tingin, hindi talaga makasagot. So ito, naulit na naman yung stick to the plan. Alam niyo naman yung nangyari sa OBP budget hearing na kautal-utal na naman si Madam Chair. So same as usual. So panoorin natin ang buong video.
Okay, but henceforth, they will include you will include it in the BSF. Moving forward, but you will submit within the week to the Committee on Appropriations and we will copy furnish all members.
You know, this is not acceptable, should not be acceptable to us. That's why we need those reports. Next question. Sa overall savings, I just noticed na after 2015, hindi na nagkaroon ng reporting. Then bumalik siya noong 2020 and 2021. Then afterwards, no more reporting again as to the overall savings of each department.
Madam Speaker, may we ask for a 1-minute suspension?
Session suspended.
So it doesn't make sense. Madam Speaker.
Session resumed. Please proceed.
Madam Speaker, Your Honor, as you know, the meaning of savings is now different. Today, it now refers to balances of any released appropriations which have not been obligated as a result of any of the following: A, completion, final discontinuance, abandonment of a program, or B, implementation of measures resulting in improved systems and efficiencies, etc. So today, in other words, hindi na siya kinocompute for all. Yun na ngayon ang practice ng DBM. So if there is a number that you have in mind, for example, do you wish to know unutilized appropriations for the entire government? Is that what you wish to know?
Madam Speaker, parang di naman po nagbabago yung definition ng overall savings. Yung savings naman talaga is, as you said, yun ang definition ng savings natin. At kaya nire-reflect yun kasi ito yung mga hindi nagagamit, like you said. And then nire-report kasi yun and it's being transferred to other agencies. Ang sa akin, I'm looking for a repertorial. They have to report it to us, just like before. For example, ang overall savings natin in 2020 is 3.5 billion. That's why it's also significant And then for all those savings, nakalagay dyan kung saan tinransfer sa bawat agency. Pag sinabi mo kasing savings, transfers from each agency na transfer ang savings ng bawat isang ahensya, pupunta ngayon sa overall savings. And then yung overall savings, it's a transfer to.
Madam Speaker, it can be provided, but they don't have the figures now.
Madam Speaker, yun po yung point ko. Bakit nawawala yung report ng overall savings? Dapat nakikita po natin yon dito sa Kongreso kasi savings po yan na hindi na po alam ng Kongreso kung saan napupunta. And it's part of our obligation to know where these savings are. Saan nanggaling? Kasi that's where we see how efficient ang ating mga departments. So baka pwede pong isubmit sa atin today para makita po natin. So, Madam Speaker, paano nga pag hindi na ibalik? Paano kung walang pera yung gobyerno? What happens now? Because ginamit natin for other things, pinambayad natin ng utang.
Is that your last question, the Honorable Herrera?
Well, I would like to put this on record dahil meron
One
pa
more
naman pong
minute.
second round. While the earmark revenues may be pooled to the general fund under the one concept, the fact that these are not readily available cash resources but an obligation suggests a shift from the one fund concept to misappropriation. The remittance of the earmark revenues recorded in special accounts has merely become a means to circumvent the purpose of earmarking, allowing physical possession and access to these earmark revenues, which under the Republic Act is, like you said, 700. So, Madam Chair, Madam Speaker, Madam Sponsor, sa akin ilagay po natin sa tama. At mag-report po tayo. Marami po tayo. Pwede po natin lagyan ng special provision na i-report sa atin kailan nila hiniram ang pera. Because hindi ko po talaga matanggap na pwedeng gamitin po yung pera na in-earmark natin for a specific thing, kahit ba hinihiram lang ito sandali. Like I said, hindi ba to parang DAP that was declared unconstitutional by the Supreme Court?
To the Honorable Stella, your final statement to the last queries of the Honorable Herrera.
Yes, Madam Speaker, thank you for sharing your thoughts on the matter. I have exhausted my opinion on this. As I said, there's the DOJ, perhaps, who can weigh in on this, and the rest of the members on the matter.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, basahin ko lang po itong Section 37 ng PD 1177. It states that even the presidential decree of the one fund concept does not even allow it. It says here, all monies appropriated for functions, activities, projects, and programs shall be available solely for specific purposes for which these are appropriated. Even the presidential decree na pinapapool lahat sa one fund concept, exception yung naka-appropriate for a specific thing. So, Madam Chair, Madam Speaker, I've exhausted my time. Meron pa namang ibang agencies, nandiyan pa yung DBM, DOJ.